Welcome back MVP Road Car. Today we've got something really special lined up, a name from the past that has returned to shake up the modern muscle and performance car scene, the 2026 AMC Javelin. For a lot of people, the Javelin brings back memories of a bold, stylish, and slightly rebellious pony car from the 1970s. AMC may have been gone for decades, but the revival of the Javelin under a modern banner has everyone curious. Does it live up to its heritage? And more importantly, does it stand tall against today's performance heavyweights? Let's dive in and break it down from the outside, the inside, under the hood, and of course, the numbers that matter most. Performance and pricing. The first thing that hits you about the 2026 AMC Javelin is its design. This car is unmistakably retro-inspired but infused with modern aggression. The exterior is long, wide, and low, and it pays homage to the original Javelin's fastback silhouette. Up front, you get a bold shark nose fascia, with a deep-set grille flanked by sleek LED headlights that stretch back into the fenders. The hood is sculpted with muscular power bulges, and depending on the trim, you can get dual heat extractors that hint at the engine lurking beneath. Along the sides, the car has that classic Coke bottle shape, with wide haunches and sharp creases that play beautifully with the light. Wheel options go all the way up to 21 inches, and on the performance model you'll find staggered tires that grip the road like a modern supercar. Around back, the Javelin mixes heritage cues with futuristic flair. A full-width LED light bar, an integrated ducktail spoiler, and quad exhaust tips make sure no one mistakes this car for anything other than a high-performance machine. The stance is aggressive, but it avoids the cartoonish look some retro revivals fall into. It's modern muscle done right. Slip inside, and the surprises keep coming. The interior of the 2026 Javelin is a blend of driver-focused functionality and modern technology. Slide into the bolstered sport seats and you immediately notice the mix of materials: soft leather, Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and in some trims, carbon fiber. The cockpit wraps around you with a low seating position, a thick flat-bottom steering wheel, and a massive digital driver display that's fully configurable. The infotainment screen is a 15-inch floating panel running the latest Uconnect-inspired interface, with support for wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as over-the-air updates. But it's not just about screens. AMC's designers added analog touches like real toggle switches for drive modes, and a rotary dial that controls suspension and steering settings. The rear seats are technically usable, though like most cars in the segment, they're best for kids or short trips. What stands out most, however, is the sound system, an available 18-speaker Harman setup that turns the cabin into a concert hall. Every surface feels considered, and even though this is a muscle car at heart, it doesn't feel cheap or compromised. Of course, the real story here is performance. The Javelin comes with a range of options to suit different buyers. The entry-level model packs a turbocharged 2.7-liter four-cylinder with around 320 horsepower. It's no slouch, but it's really just the gateway. Step up, and you hit the heart of the lineup. A 3.6-liter twin-turbo V6 pumping out roughly 480 horsepower. This one is aimed at enthusiasts who want plenty of speed without the full fire-breathing madness. Then there's the top dog, the Javelin AMX. This trim carries a 6.4-liter supercharged V8 that cranks out a staggering 720 horsepower and north of 650 pound-feet of torque. With launch control engaged, it rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds, making it one of the quickest American muscle cars on the market. Handling has always been the Achilles heel of muscle cars, but AMC didn't ignore it this time around. The Javelin rides on an adaptive suspension setup with electronically controlled dampers. In comfort mode, it soaks up bumps surprisingly well, but flick it into track mode and the whole chassis tightens. Steering feel is sharp and communicative, with variable ratios depending on drive mode. Brembo 6-piston brakes provide massive stopping power, and an advanced torque vectoring all-wheel drive system is optional on the V6 and standard on the AMX. giving this car grip and cornering ability far beyond what its 1970s ancestors could dream of. Rear-wheel drive purists, don't worry, you can still spec it that way for a more traditional muscle car experience, complete with smoky burnouts if that's your thing. Another talking point is efficiency, or at least relative efficiency. The four-cylinder delivers close to 30 miles per gallon on the highway, making it surprisingly livable as a daily driver. The V6 hovers in the low 20s, while the supercharged V8 predictably gulps fuel in the mid-teens, but nobody buying that version is going to be concerned about saving money at the pump. And that brings us to the big question: how much does it cost? AMC, or rather the parent company backing this revival, has priced the Javelin aggressively. The base turbo four-cylinder model starts around $38,000, putting it in line with entry-level Mustangs and Camaros. The mid-level V6 starts at about $52,000, and the AMX, with its 720 horsepower V8, starts at $79,000, loaded up with options like carbon ceramic brakes, the track package, and the luxury interior, and you're looking at just under $95,000 fully spec'd. For what it offers, especially in AMX trim, that's a bargain compared to European rivals like the BMW M8 or Audi RS7, which cost significantly more while delivering similar performance. So, does the 2026 AMC Javelin live up to its name? I'd say it does more than that. It reinvents it. This isn't just a retro novelty cashing in on nostalgia, it's a serious player in the modern muscle and performance market, with a design that pays homage without being stuck in the past, an interior that blends analog character with cutting-edge tech, and performance that ranges from respectable to downright outrageous. The Javelin proves that a long dormant nameplate can come back with real firepower. It's going to appeal to die-hard enthusiasts, collectors looking for something fresh, and even younger buyers who want performance without settling for the same old Mustang or Challenger. For me, the most exciting part is how versatile this car feels. You can have it as a stylish daily with the four-cylinder, a balanced driver's car with the V6, or a pure, tire-shredding monster with the AMX. And no matter which version you choose, you're getting something unique with a badge that tells a story. The muscle car wars are alive and well, and the Javelin has officially rejoined the